Hey guys, and welcome to The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. Hard to imagine seeing a beach like this, but nature with a capital N can be quite cruel, and a lot of people are at its mercy when it comes to making ends meet, like for example Cuban fishermen. Today's small cast are Santiago, the old man, a fisherman who is out of his luck. He hasn't caught anything for 84 days, but because his pension scheme is non-existent and Obamacare has been abolished, he simply has to go on working until he drops dead, which may be quite soon. Manolin is his help, a boy who has learned how to fish from the old man, and he really dotes on him, although his parents have forbidden him to go out with the old fisher because he's out of his luck. There's a couple of others, but who cares? Hemingway wrote his short novel on Cuba and published it in 1952, and it became one of the main reasons why he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature 2 years later. Off we go! After a long and unsuccessful working day, the old man pulls his boat ashore and is greeted by the boy. "Hey, Santiago, we've caught something. I can go out with you again." "No, you're in a lucky boat. Stay with them. I'll go out far tomorrow." "Well, can I get you some sardines then?" They're used as bait. "No, you go on and play baseball." We don't know if the boy really plays baseball, but the two of them are really into the sport, especially the American League. They then walk back to Santiago's shack, the boy carrying the old man's gear, and they play a little game. "What's for dinner?" "Oh, well, I'll have yellow rice with fish. You want some?" "No, I'll eat at home." Now, the two of them know perfectly well that there is no fish. "I'll go and get the sardines then. I'll read the baseball in yesterday's paper." Is that a fiction too? We don't know. The boy, however, is really lucky. "I've got some dinner. I got it from Martin at the hotel." "I must thank him." "I already did." And after they had the beer that came along with the food, "I'd like to take the great DiMaggio fishing. They say his father was a fisherman, and as great a sportsman as surely he was, DiMaggio here seems to be something like a savior figure too." At night, the old man dreams of Africa and then wakes the boy early in the next morning, but goes out in his boat alone again. Because it is early and there is no breeze yet, he has to row his boat out. Okay, that's quite enough. And out with the lines. It's drifting time then. He drops his lines. I like to keep my lines straight, you know. It's good to be lucky, but I'd rather be exact. Then he sees a school of dolphin in the distance. Wow, too fast and too far, but where's my big fish? Must be somewhere. And when he's thinking of turtles and the shark liver oil he drinks every day, one of his lines comes taut, and he pulls it out, and it is... Ha! Albacore! A little tuna, beautiful bait. My, if people hear me talking aloud to myself, they'd think I'm crazy, but hey, I can't afford a radio. When another one of his lines dips. Yes! Yes, come on, this is the big one. He just has to swallow the bait. And it takes several turns for the big one to swallow the bait, but in the end he does. Santiago takes the line into his hand. Now! And the boat begins to move. "I'm being towed by a fish and I can't pull or the line will break." And so the fight begins. And a couple of hours later, "Well, I have no cramps, I'm strong, pull away, fish." I wish the boy could see this and help me. And he has to hold the line all the time, otherwise it would break, and he severely cuts his hands as the hours run by. "Fish, I respect you, but I will kill you." Bang! And the fish gives a lurch. The man hurts himself, but after some more time, he has slowed. He eats some of the tuna he's caught raw. "Right, and now you silly left hand, uncramp." It's a trial, but the cramp goes away after some time. Then he sees him for the first time, and it's a marlin. "Wow! He's 2 feet longer than the skiff. I say 10 Our Fathers and Hail Marys if I catch him." Hours and hours run by, and the fish still draws him and the entire boat with him. Boy, I'd rather be the fish by now, but I won't give up. I didn't give up when we had that hand game at the pub that lasted a whole night. I won. Santiago el Campeón, that's me. But the fish pulls him 2 days and 2 nights. He catches a dolphin by the by. What an excellent fish if cooked, and how disgusting to eat raw. Yuck. Then the fish jumps and jumps again. Pain doesn't matter to a man, and the fish begins to circle, a sign that he gives up. Boy, I got black spots before my eyes, but I'm getting there. Fish, you have to die anyway. Do you have to kill me too? I don't care who kills who. Oh, did I say that? Oh, I'm getting confused. I need more water. With the last of his strength, he has pulled the fish next to the boat, and he kills him with his harpoon. Wah! Dead with exhaustion, he ties him to the boat and sets sail for home. Whoa! Am I bringing him in, or is he bringing me in? After an hour, the first shark hits. Brax! Santiago can drive him away with a harpoon, but he loses the weapon in doing so. To be prepared for more shark attacks, he fixes his knife to one of the oars and he actually drives away and kills 2 more sharks. Chuck, chuck! With that, but with the 4th shark hits, snap, the blade breaks. Again and again, the corpse of the fish is being attacked by sharks. Santiago does all he can to protect his fish. Bang! Fuck, there goes my club. Oh, I don't want to see what they are doing to my beautiful fish. In the middle of the night, he gets to the beach and he doesn't look at the fish anymore. Nothing but the skull, the backbone and the tail of the fish is left. He takes his sail and carries it home to his shack, stumbling like Jesus when he carried the cross. He sleeps soundly. And the next morning, the fishermen wonder at the huge skeleton of the fish. Whoa! And the boy comes to see the old fisherman and weeps to see his hands are so cut. Then he gets him some coffee and breakfast and makes plans. We'll fish together again. No, I'm out of luck. To hell with the luck. I'll bring all the luck with me. And when the old man goes to sleep again, tourists who are staying at the hotel admire the skeleton. I didn't know sharks had such handsome tails. So what remains? That we have to imagine Sisyphus as a happy guy? That it is work, pain and struggle to give a meaning to life rather than tanning on a beach? Yes and no, I guess, because existential struggle can only be good if there's a chance of survival. If we look at Eastern Africa and the terrible living conditions there, Hemingway does not apply. Let's help if we can. And this, dear congregation, was The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. Vielen Dank.